Wagwan, Bombaklat. I could tell you many stories about good habits and sayings like, if the going gets tough, the tough gets going. You see, last night I had a bad night. And I tell you what, no narcissist abuses me anymore. If anyone abuses anyone, then I abuse narcissists, okay? It's part of my competitive villainhood strategy and narrative to prevent in engaging wrestling with pigs in the mud, which is also known as competitive victimhood. And the narcissist always wins the battle about who is the better victim. You know what I'm saying? So I say this because I take full responsibility of why I had a bad night yesterday. And to you, it does absolutely not have to matter anything. You're not responsible for my well being. You're not responsible for the well being of any grown man or woman. You are only responsible for your own well being. And for the well being of your children, probably. So use your empathy on your children. And if you feel guilty or have feelings of shame, then only because you treat your children in a way that makes you self reflect and then adjust your behavior because you realize you've made mistakes. And we have an inner compass. And in this case, it's healthy to feel shame or guilt because if you have made a mistake with your children, it might beneficially adapt your behavior in the future, right? But you should not feel guilty or shameful for imperfections and frictions in your daily life as a grown-up person. All right, the only way you have no friction in your behavior or in your social life is if you only stay at home in your small bubble where I'm not going to talk about this. I don't want to speak about this anymore, I said. So if you go out there, contribute to the world, be part of it, there is friction and that's normal. So I want you to stand on your mistakes you do. I want to stand on the roughness around the edges. You don't have to be perfect, all right? And you can always speak to a person and apologize for mistakes you made or communicate to find out what's happening, but you are not responsible to create harmony for everybody. So feelings of guilt or shame are inappropriate. Why do I say this? Because I take full responsibility for why I had a bad night. And I had a bad night because yesterday was a crazy marathon for me. And I used to have small micro breaks in my daily life to integrate what happened, to process it, to breathe, to drink water, to just reflect a little bit, ease out, and then push on. And yesterday I did not have this. I had to skip this. I had to go from one to the other, and it did not feel good. If you have it lined up in 10 hours, it does not feel good if you just have to push and go into the next all the time. And I made a mistake to put too many things on the program, and the price for it was that I catered to the need of everyone around me, my 3 children, and they they slept very well when we were done with this day, but I found myself being all shook up. I could not calm down. It was like till after midnight I had this like a slight fever. My body keep pushing heat out. I was running that day 1 hour. I was doing enough to be tired at night, but I just could not process the mental stuff. And then these also feelings come up. All thoughts are just circling, and then you overthink things and all of this coming up. And this is when you really have to understand that self-love does not mean to look analytical on yourself, or brutally honest on yourself, or objective on yourself, or have I performed enough today? Have I catered to everybody's needs? Have I made no mistake? Was I perfect today? No. You just have to then stand on your mistakes and forgive yourself for your mistakes and your rough edges. You see, we could speak about consciousness, about free will, the illusion of free will. Friedrich Nietzsche had all the right instincts and insights about this, that neurologists today prove that he's right in many cases. Like, we just do things. These are drives, sublimated drives. We sublimate our drives. And the result is our actions. And then our consciousness comes, and it's a very proud and even narcissistic consciousness that says, I made this choice, and I even create a narration of why I did what I did. I will rationalize it. I will moralize it. I will generalize it. I will make it in some way to explain to me and everybody else why I do what I do. And it should cater to the needs of my persona, my ego, the mask that I wear. But this is an illusion. We do things because we have drives. And then afterwards we create the narrations for why we do what we do. So forgive yourself for the things you do. You don't need to re-narrate it. You don't need to generalize it, rationalize anything. Just forgive yourself at the end of the day. All right, so all right. So I take full responsibility. Nobody abuses me. I'm not the victim of any conspiracy theory of things happening to me. The narcissists do not project on me anymore their deficiencies and impotence or other things. So this means to simply bear the consequences and deal with them, and forgiving oneself for whatever happens to one, to yourself. And you see, yesterday I thought I just will go very slow today, and whatever, adapt to it. But what I did is, now I went doing groceries, shopping, and when I came back, I thought, you know what, I will do the crazy, the impossible. And I did the David Goggins workout that I wanted to postpone. I just did it, even though I only slept 4 hours or something. And this is, if the going gets tough, the tough gets going. I'm not suggesting this to anyone. I'm experienced. I know what I can do. I just want to share this message, also because I'm making a lot of text alone things on my channel. So if you subscribe and browse my channel, you find a lot of philosophical thoughts that I generate with the help of ChatGPT. And YouTube is flooded with AI CGI videos now, and this always adds something that is not really my authentic me. Therefore, today I wanted to give out one video where I exactly say what I say, and I'm imperfect in the way I'm here. It's human message. It's a human message. It's not a perfect message. It's not what it's not the common sense that ChatGPT would add to it. It's not the narration quality that an AI would put in to support that human creative idea. So that's why I decided to just drop a raw and imperfect video today, and to share the self-experiment of pushing through regardless.